Hey boys and girls, how you doing? It's Bobby. Tonight we're doing 420 Tarot. And for those who have seen the show, all that means is I am doing tarot readings and talking about tarot. Sometimes I have guests on. Tonight I wanted to do this alone. Hi Denise. Hey Ange, how you guys doing? Uh, we've got Joanne Miranda. There's Denise. And Joanne, people are going to start popping in with us. Um, yeah, I thought about bringing somebody on tonight, but I feel irritated with other people right now. Do you guys know what I mean? It's that time of year when everybody starts making demands on everybody else that they really shouldn't. Um, I Some people have been trying to make me feel guilty about some choices that I have made recently, and I've decided to basically tell them to fuck off. Um, for about 30 seconds, I was like, "Oh shit, are my decisions affecting other people?" Well, yeah, my decisions affect other people, but they primarily affect me. And if the fact that I am trying to better myself in any way takes away from you because I am no longer at your beck and call for what you need, well, that's on you then, not me. Hey, Jess, how you doing? I was gonna, I tried to email you, but I don't have your email. I asked around, and how you doing? Let's put your name up so everyone can see you. This is Majestic Oracle, or Jay as we call her. Nancy. Oh, Chrome's Intuition, Miss Nancy. We still need to get together to have you on the Fool's Journey on Behind the Cards. I really would like to do that. I hope that everybody is. Oh, hold on a second. I just got a power alert on my tablet. I forgot to plug turn the plug on so it could charge. Oops, my bad. I'm all dressed in gray today. I guess like my skeleton hat. This is my lucky hat because um, I was wearing it when I met my husband 25 years ago, so it's my favorite hat. Let's see who popped in. Karen. Did I see Rhonda? Oh, Rhoda, there you are. I hope everybody's having a great week. All in all, I've been having a really good week. I opened up my space for reading tarot at the local farmers market. I've got a permanent space there. That's cool. I've even got French doors. So, what do we want tonight? How about some jelly sickle? Jelly sickle sounds good. Let's get revved up so we can do this properly. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Yep. All right, lighter. Let's see what's going down, James Brown. As always, for tonight, the questions will be noted. Yeah, French doors, ooh la la, Karen. They're really cool. Um, I can't share screen, otherwise I'd show you pictures. I'm on my tablet. I really have to remember to use my computer. I went and bought one just so I could stream, and I always forget it because I love my tablet so much. Um, yeah, so Moira, how you doing, love? I didn't see you sitting there. So let's get all geared up. So what I was about to say before I so rudely interrupted myself was the hashtag for night is hashtag bomb. But before you start putting it in, tonight I'm going to do something different. I'm going to take questions, something I don't normally do. Usually I have a set spread that I'm going to do for the evening, but tonight we're going to what goes down behind closed doors. Not much because they're glass and I don't have anything to cover it, but ooh la la, I wish. Um, so tonight, if you have a question, I'm going to go ahead and take questions tonight. So put hashtag bong and then your question. Okay, hashtag bong. I can't wait to go monetize my channels because I'm going to sell hashtag bong stuff. Yeah. So let's turn this baby on. Hmm. Jelly sickle. Yeah, it's good. Check this out. I got the cutest little thing. I made it. I really did. Yeah. For those who don't know, I sell resin work too. This is what I keep my cartridges in so that they're not laying down. And then I just switch out for whatever flavor I choose to use. I need a new one of these. Ah, hell, why not? Let's just do the big stuff. I think I've got like 2 hits left in this pipe. Oh, you have watermelon? I love watermelon. I have to be careful with it though, because if it's actual watermelon, I'm allergic to it. But watermelon flavor. Mm. Ah, see? You make your own holders for carts too. They're one of my best sellers because I go and set up at swap meets and events like rodeos and stuff sometimes when it's warmer. And I sell a lot of rolling trays that I make, roach clips, and these little jars here, they're great stash jars, but I use them for carts. Okay, so Bobby, you make beautiful resin charts. Thank you. I'm glad you liked that. I'm really sad that Ange hasn't gotten hers yet. She's got a strike, a mail strike going down in Canada. That that's scary. I mean, people rely on the mail to get their everything. You know, I was going to have somebody on, like I say, but tonight I wanted to do this by myself. Some things you gotta do by yourself. Um, I've decided tonight to use 2 decks. I'll probably use more than that, but the first deck that I'm going to use, my starter for tonight, is the Healing Light Tarot by Chris Butler. Now, I want everybody to take a look at that backing. Isn't that gorgeous? In a few weeks, I'm going to have a surprise for everybody. I hate keeping secrets, but I know if I say anything, something's going to go wrong and I won't get it. Um, Wait, Karen said, yay. Should be getting all kinds of stuff soon then. Oh, okay. So I guess I moved my tablet farther than I normally do. Canada Post was on strike for 4+ weeks. The government stepped in and forced them back to work as of yesterday. Now they have millions of packages. Oh my gosh, that's gotta be a bitch to play catch up with, right? And did the delay, how bad was it? What happened with people? What was the worst part of it? Or was it just an inconvenience? Because I'm assuming that it was a major, major issue. You know, medications arrive by post sometimes, checks, a nightmare before Christmas. You're damn right, Jess. Okay. Yeah. Bill invoices if you're a business owner too. No, no people did not get medication and passports and checks and important immigration paperwork. That's what I'm saying. That I don't know anything about the Canadian government. Um, I hope that they manage to reach some kind of agreement with the Postal Service. That's just crazy. When people do things like that, it's like, well, I'm not getting what I want, so I'm taking us all down. That funny how it ended not too long after the last day of Mercury retrograde. It's so strange. I mean, yes, an inconvenience. Oh, that's cray cray girlfriend. Hmm. I think it's time, by the way, Karen and Ange. Um, it's time for us to do another show, the three of us together this time. So I'll be reaching out to you, and then Jay, I'm going to be reaching out to you because we've been talking about getting you on 420 forever. Um, okay, let's do some readings. Hashtag bong and a question if you have one. Okay, and while you do that, I'll be over here. Excuse me one moment. Oh, no agreement was made. The contract was extended until March 2025, and I guess there will still be discussions and negotiations. Wow, that's great. I've had family members who were union and all that good stuff. My light just went on, didn't it? I didn't turn it on, but this is one of the reasons I need to replace it. Uh, I didn't turn it on because I live way still. So, luckily, I'm a grown ass man and I can walk my happy butt over and do that. I got my water, got my weed, got my cards. Okay. So, did you guys see the episode I did with Sasha Graham? I was so nervous. I know a couple of you were making fun of me after the fact because I was so Twitter pated with her. But you don't understand. That's Sasha Graham. That's a piece of my youth there. Man, that was awesome. Hey, Iron Road, you already here? Okay. I really should have moved this closer. So do I. I love the bomb too. Hashtag bong. You can't just say bong. You have to go bong. All right. All right. Say I if you're from Canada because there does seem to be a lot of Canadians. That's awesome. Like Jinx Monsoon says, or was it Robbie Turner, the internationally renowned tarot card reader because of that one time I worked in Canada. Okay. So, can the mods keep an eye on the chat for me? Because I'm going to go ahead and start Rhoda's and put arrows if somebody has. What's up, Bora Bora? Put arrows if somebody has a question. So, let's see what your question was. What is coming for me from now to the end of January? That's a good time frame. That's within my realm. I usually don't like to extend more than 3 months because way too much changes after that, you guys. I went and got my hair cut today and I haven't combed it. Okay. Okay. So the first card I have for you is an upside down uh, Four of Swords. It should be this way, but it's not. It's this way. So what that means is this falls into the Earth realm. The Four of Swords is a card of pulling back, re-examining everything to find your balance again. This is a card of Libra. Okay, and when we see pulling back from things like this, it's in order to find the balance of Libra again. All right. It breaks down to you're doing too much shit in the real world right now and you're not paying enough attention to yourself. And if you don't slow your ass down, the universe will slow you down. What's up, Chris? How you doing, my bro? I was hoping you'd pop in tonight. Air. We have the Seven of Swords. Now, the first thing that jumped out to me on this card is the fox down here at his feet. Okay, that's cunning. That's a need to be a little sneaky. All right, there's a need to fly under the radar. All right, I'm not saying go commit a crime and do it like Dr. Evil. No, what I'm saying is a situation may approach where the need to use a little coming yeah, good time. A little cunning comes into effect. Now, the thing about this deck that I love, which is why I use it for healing work, is look at the fox. Can you see those two rings that interconnect right on his ass? There's a circle here and a circle here. That's the symbol of the mandorla, two interconnecting circles. And right in that almond shaped center is where you find the healing. That's the secret to the Healing Light Tarot deck. Okay. You need to be a little sneaky with your thoughts. Try not to draw attention, fly under the radar. All right. You're saying yes. Okay. Fire. We have an upside down Three of Cups. Now, fire is your passion. Fire is your spark. Fire is what makes you go. The Three of Cups upside down is a card of water that's misplaced. And when I say misplaced, um, this is normally a card of celebration and joy, right? It's not a card of celebration and joy. Right now, things are going to get a little fuckered up for you emotionally. Um, Probably the holidays, but just know that you're gonna feel out of balance. All right, you're going to feel emotionally pissed. You're going to have to keep that shit to yourself, though. All right, you're going to have to keep your mouth shut for the time being. All right, the Three of Cups upside down. That's it's water pouring out on fire. This card, any way you read it to me, is I got you, Chris. Any way I read it, it's having to take a back seat to the world around you, putting your passions on hold. having your passions dampened by water. It's all the same thing. It's a card of having to uh, go under the radar and keep your mouth shut about how you're truly feeling about things. I'm not saying do that permanently. And I know it sounds bad to tell somebody something like that, but you asked what was coming, and I see that I'm seeing that if you speak out too much on a certain topic, shit's gonna hit the hard wall. All right. I know, boo boo, not for any of us, but I'm saying if you do decide to open your mouth about something, consider the ramifications, okay? Consider the consequences. So being aware is half the battle, right? Knowing there's a trap. So if you find a different way around it, that's fine. That's where that fox energy comes in. All right. Water, we have the Queen of Wands. Um, this is your emotional state over the next month. Okay. The Queen of Wands is every fire sign rolled into one, and she's not afraid to defend the people she cares about. She will step in with her power and lay a bitch low. All right. I love this card. All right. On this card, where the two circles connect, is right over her sacral chakra. Okay. This is saying control your emotions, control yourself. All right. I don't suppose you're a fire sign or a water sign, are you? Um, the point of healing here is, let me turn my phone off. Okay. The point of healing here is the sacral chakra. This is your center. This is saying know who you are. Okay. Know who you are. And there's strength in holding your tongue. All right. You're Capricorn, but I do have Sagittarius and Pisces in my chart, so both of it. Uh, a lot of people read fire and water together as water putting out the flame, uh, fire being unable to burn because of the water. I like to think of it sometimes like steam, right? Steam makes shit go. Steam makes shit go. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. Um, the queen in the water spot tells me you have all the power you need to proceed with whatever path you decide to take. You're capable of outthinking the people around you. So it's not really much of a win there, is it? If they're that easy to get around. Um, the Eight of Pentacles falls into spirit. This is advice. How do you proceed with the future? Hard work. You focus on yourself. All right. You focus on healing your body right now. This is a card of Virgo. Whenever I see Virgo, I always think heal your body. All right. Even the Eight of Pentacles, which is a card of mastery and hard work. I like to think of it as it's mastery and hard work to heal your body. Right? I could always spin it around to healing where this sign is concerned. Um, the trick is in how you get there. Okay. The final card I drew for you is the overall message for this spread. You're in control of everything. This is what I said before, right? We've got the Nine of Pentacles. This lady is large and in charge. I think any hassles that you put yourself into you'd come out on top, but at a price. So just for now, till after the holidays are over, you may want to be extra careful with picking your battles. Okay. But all in all, having that Nine of Pentacles as the last card, that's a great spread. I live for cards like that. The Two of Cups, the Chariot, and the Emperor. Oh, and the Magician. Deuces on. Check that. Okay. Thanks for letting me read for you, by the way, Rhoda. Um, it was weird. The only advice I could think to give you is just fly under the radar right now. It's very important that you do that. Okay. On to our next deck, which is one of my favorites. And this is the Ciro Marchetti Tarot of Dreams. Boom. Time to define your next steps and actions. Okay. We're going to look at direction, life direction. Shake on a haircut. Somebody out there watching Looney Tunes? Shape and haircut. Two hits. Water. Spirit. Okay. God, I love my job. Still camping in a sleeping volcano on purpose. Is somebody making you sleep in a volcano? I'm not saying it's dangerous, but I saw a movie once and this giant monster bird came out of a volcano. So you can never be too careful. I think his name was Rodan. All right, direction. First thing we show is in the earth, we have an upside down Three of Cups. It's neat that we had an upside down Three of Cups in two different decks. What I'm getting from this is you seriously need to start focusing on spiritual matters more. Um, Camping or not, giant bird, yeah, it's like no. And plus, it might erupt sometime. But the giant bird. So control your emotions comes into play a little bit, but it's more about leaning into spiritual matters. Cups are spirituality. I'm thinking that the direction you choose to go in is something that you could be a bird. You could be. Whatever direction you choose to focus on. Like when I get this feeling, it's like Grey's Anatomy, when the residents decide which focus they're going to go in. I don't know what that's called. Their specialty. I'm seeing that you're going to be, yeah, whatever you decide, it's going to be part of your business, part of you, like what I do. This is my business. Um, I do on YouTube, but I do professionally in the world. I have my own space. I've had worked in several different. Uh, no, I wouldn't. I'm one of those people that like won't sleep with my hand over the side because the kukui under the bed will get it. So I'm not going to sleep in a giant monster's bed. That's for damn sure. Your spirituality is going to be your job, is what I'm seeing with this card. So you need to focus on what you plan to do. You need to start looking at life around you. How do you feel about certain things? And then make a list of things that you like, a list of the things that you can't stand. This is what I did. Um, and then just meditate on it. All right. But your spirituality is going to be your business, it looks like, or your business is going to be highly dependent upon your spirituality. Let's say that. Um, trying to find the right voices to listen to and the right, yeah, good. All right, take it serious. Now, we're going to get to the teacher, but first, I want to get to the upside down page of swords. This is you, bro. All right. Right now, you're not sure which direction to go. It's cool. I love that hat. You're not sure where to stand almost at this point. That's all going to be taken care of. All right. You're going to be making decisions. What I'm worried about, my friend, is that you're going to be like several people I've run up across over time. I'm worried you're going to start um what's it called, spiritual binging on everything all at once, which is going to be exhausting for you. And I say that because in fire I have the Ten of Wands in reverse. This is struggle. All right. Yes, it's associated with Sagittarius, but if you try to do too much all at once, you're not going to be able to hear the right voices when they come. All right. This Sagittarius is a card of healing and spirituality when it's like that, not when it's like that. Okay. Um, let it flow naturally. All right. Just start small and let it build. I promise you, you can't avoid it. It will come for you, whether you want to or not. Your spiritual side will decide what it wants to do. You'll have very little choice in the matter with your brain. No, your spiritual side will inform you of which direction you're going to go. I try to avoid teaching, and now I do that pretty regularly. Your emotions, we have the Two of Swords. Now, I'm not going to go into the Libra aspect of this card. I'm not going to go into the difficult balance aspect of this card. What I am going to go into is the planet of it. And that planet is the moon. Again, spirituality. I think that your choice or the deities that you will be working with or coming into contact with. You will meet the right ones for you, and they're gonna put you to work, bro, because the next card up in spirit is the magician. All right. I love this card. Cyril Marchetti is such a good artist. Um, Having the magician in your spiritual spot here says you're going to be in control. Not only that, but you'll eventually be teaching yourself. Okay. You'll be telling others. This is what I'm seeing because this card is associated with Mercury. Um, you're going to be very busy turning your spiritual side into your financial side. Um, but the goal here is your spirituality. Anything that comes with it's gravy. All right. So the best way to go about this is focus on you first. I think that you are a little, no, I can't say it that way. Hold on. I think that you lack proper control. Um, Solomon prayed for wisdom, so have you. Good. Um, I remember I told you earlier I'd write you back. This is part of what I want to talk to you about. Um, I think you're lacking a little control. This is associated with Capricorn. And that's Earth. That's um, Capricorn is who you are, how people see you. It's your finances, it's your health, it's all of that rolled into one. I think you need to really, really, really make hard choices coming up. All right. Ninth. I see. I'm going to throw these real quick. Okay. At the base of the tower that I just created is Sagittarius. So that is healing. That is spirituality. Then I have the King of Swords in reverse. That's this man hasn't entered your life yet. All right. This man is going to be your mental teacher. All right. He's going to provide you with thoughts to think about that are going to question everything. All right. You're Sag. That's cool. The last card I threw as a clarifier is upside down strength, which means this hasn't entered your life yet. I'm not seeing it as actual inner strength. I'm seeing it as the woman herself in the card. Because when I looked at it, I looked at it like if it was a court card. Um, this is your spiritual side. This is your spiritual teacher. All right. So between these two people, you're going to have all the answers, all the questions asked. You're the one that has to provide the answers. But they will ask you the right questions and make you or lead you to where you need to go, basically. Okay. Sag. What is this today? Ah, so basically, to put all this in context for you, you need to buckle down, make some decisions on how much of yourself you're going to devote to your spirituality at this point in life, because Eventually you're going to be using everything you learn to provide for yourself. Okay. As of yet, the people you need to talk to haven't entered your life. There's a male and a female. The male will give you ideas and break things down for you and help you with concepts. The female is going to provide you with magical wisdom, all right, the spiritual wisdom. So have at it, boo boo. Thank you for letting me read to you, read for you, not to you. So bitches. Hmm. As it stands, boys and girls, I don't have anybody to read for, but I really want to use this deck. So who would like a reading? Say hashtag bomb. It's my Dia de los Muertos deck. Good. Yes, that's exactly what I said. Now, all right, Jenny. I see you, boo. Wow, that's some good stuff. All right, Jenny, Jenny, Jenny. I've been staring at this deck all night out of the corner of my eye, which means I'm good, Jenny. How are you? How's everything over there? Right now, I'm extremely good. It's been a long day. My husband's still out of town, and I can't sleep more than 3 hours because we have 5 dogs, and a couple of them are really old, and they have to go out regularly. Normally, we split shifts. It's a little bit difficult. I got you. Is it Rich? Rich. Okay. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit. So I'm going to ask you a question and one for the road. Have you been seriously dwelling on somebody who's passed recently? Because this is the deck that I set aside for ancestor readings, readings about people who have passed. The fact that it ended up for your reading, I'm not feeling that somebody's trying to get through to you. I'm feeling that you have been seriously thinking about somebody else. Yes, you have. Okay. All right. Let's get to this, Brutus. Oh, baby girl, I'm so sorry. The Four of Pentacles lands in the Earth spot. Now, as far as Earth goes, this is cardinal Earth, right? This is Capricorn energy. This is saying that you're very grounded, you're very down to earth, you're realistic, um, you understand why certain things happen. That doesn't change the fact that it hurts. In the air card spot, we have the Chariot. This is telling me you're really having trouble controlling your thoughts. Your thoughts are racing, and it's starting to affect the things around you, Boo. Um, don't let it. Okay. The Chariot is a card of movement, but it's also a card of letting you know that somebody's always there to help lead you where you need to be going. Okay. Pay attention to your dreams because if I'm right about this, this is a card of Cancer, which I deal with spirituality. Pay attention to your dreams. Hey Heather, how you doing, baby girl? Um, this deck, the reading for you, this card in this spot tells me that messages will come to you through your dreams more than any other place. All right, so pay attention to them. Yeah, fire. Oh, baby. I see the Knight of Swords upside down. This is lack of movement for you. Fire is the go. Fire is the gas. Fire is the explosion. The Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck, and when air meets fire, it is boom. But when it's upside down, this says you're really having trouble moving in the right direction. I don't want to say trouble moving on because we move on when we move on. All right, it's that simple. Don't try to force healing. Let it come when it comes. All right. But for right now, I'm seeing this card says you're pulling back from everything around you a little bit. All right. You don't have the same oomph right now. Bye, Kieran. Thanks for dropping in. Water. There's some harshness going on around you because I've got the Five of Swords in reverse. All right. This is a card of shit going sideways. And the people you thought to depend on or for understanding are not giving you what you need. Oh, you're struggling, babe. I'm sorry. This is the Five of Swords is a card of betrayal. No matter how you try to spin it, it's people you thought you were safe around, you're not safe around, at least mentally, at least with your thoughts. All right. The the Five of Swords is a testing card. It takes uh coolio. Um earth, air, fire, water, 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 water. Your emotions are all fuckered up, basically. And it's hard to find somebody who you feel safe opening up to. I don't know if it's because they turn it into something about themselves, or you just don't trust that they'll be able to help you through this situation. But for whatever reasons, you're not feeling safe opening up with them. Spirit, we have another upside down five, the Five of Pentacles this time. Um, this cards this says you're in the middle of it, dear. I'm sorry that you're struggling right now. The only thing I can say about this spot is this is only your spirit that's feeling defeated right now. All right. A lot of what's happening is your perception. You're not seeing things clearly. So don't think things are as bad as they are. Don't let that monster talk you into that, okay? Having this card fall in the spirit spot says you have the capacity to fight back and ask for help. Um, and help is available to you. The last card I have for you, we have the Fool on his journey. Okay. So what I'm feeling from this card is the Hebrew letter Aleph, which is an ox plow, breaking new ground. All right. You are going to head in a new direction you never thought you were going to go in coming up. And girlfriend, I know I'm supposed to say this is all for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a professional, but if this card and what I'm getting from it is true, I'd look at it very closely and go for it. All right. Look at it very closely to make sure you're confident. I what's jumping out to me is the guitar in the box. I know you can't really see it, but that's a recreation that I'm seeing there. I'm seeing you doing something fun that you never thought you would be doing, and it's going to make all the difference in your world coming up. Okay. Thanks for letting me read for you, Jen. Hey, Reggie. I think this is the first time I've read for you, huh? Okay. Let's not do that. Let's do. Hmm. Yeah, why not? I feel half naked because I took a lot of decks to my new space, and I've only got like 12 to choose from, and I usually like a lot more. So, the deck I've chosen for you, my friend, is the Heaven and Earth Tarot. This is one of my favorite decks. I love teaching with this deck. Oh my goodness. Earth, air, fire, water, spirits, and the message to take. Okay, my dear. The first card I drew for you, which falls in the Earth spot, is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is all about finding your balance again. You're in a state of recovery right now. This may be a financial recovery or a mental recovery, but right now you're in a state of finding your inner peace and your inner balance again. Um, okay. Air, your thoughts. This this backs up what I just said about finding your balance, finding a new way of looking at things. It's a recovery of all things. Okay, let's change that. It's a recovery of all things. Okay, I see that. So when you have the Ace of Swords fall into air, what I'm seeing here is you probably had a Bobby moment when you reach a certain point and you realize this is just not right, and you accept a new reality, you accept a new state of being, and in doing that you realize the bullshit that is surrounding you, it's literally nothing to you. I'm seeing that you're going through that, finding your peace again. That Ace of Swords that falls into the air spot, that is untapped potential with your thoughts. So good for you. Fire. We have the Queen of Wands. This is a card saying that you are done fucking around with people. You're just done. And now they're going to burn if they have to. Um, the Queen of Swords is, to me, the most dangerous card in the deck because she cares so much. That's her power. That and the power to burn a motherfucker. All right. This is control. This is you being control, finding your control, and accepting your control. Water. Water, we have the King of Pentacles. Emotion. Now, this is one of two things. Give me a second here. There you are. Did you just break up with somebody, love? You've kept the toxicity out. Was that toxicity a person? Almost. All right. Okay. And I asked that because in the water spot, which is all about emotions, we have the King of Pentacles. When I see the King of Pentacles, it's either you are the King of Pentacles or you're with. It was family. Okay. King of Pentacles. Hey, Kristen, my baby boo. How you doing? Normal hashtag if you want a reading tonight, you guys, is hashtag boom. Um, so we've got family energy with King of Pentacles. We've got emotion with the water spot that you're in. And the first clarifier I threw down was a reversed devil card. This is seeing past the bullshit and realizing the toxic is among us. Right. I'm sorry you're having to go through that. It's never easy cutting, well, sometimes it's easy cutting toxic people out, but not when it's family. It's never easy. I shouldn't say never. I cut family out and it was pretty easy. Right there, brother. Spirit. We have a card called Blended Pleasure. This is the Four of Cups. The reason it's called Blended Pleasure, uh, this is new, but realizing now I am so much happier. I know, right? Um, I took on responsibility for a family member and I let him move in with us, and then he really screwed me over. He turned out to be abusive towards his own family, and I cut him out. I cut him out. My whole family cut him out. And you're right, it was easy. And I felt better. And I couldn't believe I had gone out on a limb for this man who had turned around and done something this awful. But we're back to you. Sorry, I shouldn't have gone off on that tangent. The reason this card is called Blended Pleasure and it's in reverse is because he's so focused on three of the cups that he's not focused on the one being offered to him like this. Okay. Hmm. You and your husband living your lives your way. Oh, I figured you were talking to me when you said Bonnie. It's okay. That's my alter ego. We don't talk about Bonnie. Um, this card is so focused on the three cups that are filled with toxic shit that he's not paying attention to the important one up here. Um, this is saying you did the right thing. All right. The blended pleasure comes into effect when, yeah, it was family, you had to cut loose. It's never easy. The final message to take with you, though, is awesome because we've got the Princess of Wands, but she's in reverse. Okay, so this says you're now free to start becoming fully the Queen of Wands. Okay, she already made an appearance in our deck. It's time to start leaning in. Now you've got the opportunity to live life the way you want to do it, bitch. Go! All right, get to it. Do the shit that you always wanted to and never did. Oh, thank you, Heather. Um, these cards are beautiful, Jenny. It's the Heaven and Earth deck. You're a free elf, baby. That's right, you are. Um, my family found out recently, my husband's family found out recently that I'm a tarot card reader and have been for most of my life. It hasn't gone over well, but they've been really good about it, not said much to me about it. Um, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful people. I love them with all my heart, but I'm not hiding who I am anymore. Mm-mm. I'm going to be me. I gotta be me. You do you, boo boo. Who else do we got? All right. Did I miss anybody? Or are we good to go? Oh, no, I guess not. There was no more bungy bungies. Okay. Let me just do a quick scan. So on Christmas, you guys, if you guys would like, Heather and I, Indigo Jaguar, that's my girl right there. What up, Heather? We are hosting a um, Christmas get together or a holiday hangout, is what we're calling it. And we're just gonna chill with each other and people who either don't have family to celebrate with local, or if you need a break from the family you are seeing, you can always tune in and talk to us. We're just going, oh, there, I knew there was somebody I missed. Joanne. Okay. Someone. All right. Joanne, are you here, love? Anyway, it'll be simulcast on both our channels. I'm getting cotton mouth. Ah, there she is. Okay. Here. Dude, don't type both words right after each other, because, like, I thought it was way high for a second. Yes, it is a cool idea. Um, I'm alone this year. Uh, so Heather was nice enough to say, let's do a Christmas show. Maybe other people would like to drop in. Uh, Absolutely, Kristen. Okay. What am I feeling for you? Now, did you have a question you wanted answered, Joanne? You're too high too. I feel it in my soul. Did you have an actual question, or are you just open to a message? Okay. Maybe she's typing. Maybe it's Maybelline. Hanging out with your Bobby Boo. What's the new year looking like for you? Okay. That's close enough to be within range. I was saying, I don't know if you heard, I don't like to look past more, excuse me, more than a couple of months. Too much changes. So I should mention, you might see me doing that a lot because when I had my brain surgery, it affected the part of my brain that deals with muscle movement and development. Um, so sometimes I drown myself because I can't make my throat close right. How fucked up is that? Only happens every now and then, like when I'm tired. That just means I gotta go to bed early. All right, here we go. Oh, that was close. I almost bent my card. You would have seen a very unhappy Bobby if I did that. Thanks, Topaz. Thanks for sharing the word, by the way. Well, that's very sweet of you. She says that's definitely pooped up. All right, in Earth we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So the Two of Pentacles in reverse says you're balancing things poorly right now. Um, that's what it should look like. And even at that, the balance issue there is obvious. All right. So you're juggling too much, you're balancing too much. You need to probably conserve your energy. All right. I think you're doing a lot of shit right now, and your spiritual side is s- slacking. Um, you're not paying attention to spiritual matters the way you should. And I say that because in the air spot, we have the High Priestess card. Okay. The High Priestess card is all that spiritual. All the spiritual water that is in the tarot deck springs from that card right there. That is why you see in the background there the water. This is your own spirituality that you're not paying attention to because you assume it's always going to be there. I can get back to that later. Well, yeah, it will be there later, but you'll suffer until later if you don't pay attention to spiritual matters. Spirituality gets us through tough times. Um, I think somebody else is going to be dependent on your strength coming up. I have the Eight of Cups in reverse. I know it's a weird looking card. Um, I think your strength is going to come in handy with somebody's mental states, their emotional state. They may feel like giving up, and your strength may sustain them for a little bit so they can get the help they need. So focus on yourself for the time being, okay? Because I think your strength's going to come in handy for somebody real soon. In the water position, we have the Page of Cups in reverse. Um, yeah, this is telling me again the same thing. Somebody's emotional well-being could be affected if you were able to say the right words. Um, it looks like somebody's going to turn to you for help because they're a spiritual mess. I hate to say it like that, but in the spirit spot, we have the Tower card. And although it is one of the most beautiful cards in the deck, it's a fucked up card to get in reverse in the spirit spot because it means somebody's belief system, the things they hope for is fracturing, and they're looking like a drowning man flailing around to anybody who can help. So if you're put in a position, be careful. All right. And remember that drowning people will take anybody they can down with them just to try to get safe. They don't mean to, it just happens. All right. But I honestly do see you turning this into this. All right. Well, basically that into that. Ah! Yeah, I did. And it was the Tower card too. That's ironic. But Have no fear, chickadee, because the one thing about tarot is no matter what card you put up next to the sun is always going to win. The sun always triumphs. Okay. This card is dead center. Not only that, it's like that, the moon and the sun. Okay. So know that you are protected spiritually and that you are going to be able to protect somebody should the need arise. All right. I think that's cool. I just don't want you to lose yourself in the process. Okay. Thank you for letting me read for you. I said it again. Maybe I should read tonight. Maybe that's what my heart was trying to tell me. Okay, you guys. So, thank you for being a part of my evening tonight. I appreciate it. My name is Bobby, and Heather's channel, my channel on Christmas, if you guys want to drop by. Um, if you'd like to pop in and actually be on screen, send me a message saying, "Hey, Bobby, I'd like to pop in." You're welcome, everybody. Yeah, for you, Heather? Oh, good. Thanks, Jake. She emailed me. If it's for you, Heather, let me look. Heather, is the reading for you? Yeah, there. Heather, is the reading for you? No, I just need to know, is it for you? I need to know where I'm aiming. I can do the reading. I just need to know who I'm reading for. Okay, for you. Like that's what my mom used to do. Yes, my mom would look me dead in the eye and go, Heather. Let's see. Heather, let's go old school. Let's go classic. Rider Waite. You know, every time I put this deck in my hands, it's just, I can't understand why I use any other deck. Yes, Kristen, she called me Heather. My mom was a hoot and a half. She's still alive. She makes me laugh. My whole family, my brother, my sister, my mom, they're so fast on the draw. I always felt like the low man on the totem pole around those wonderful people. I think that's part of what led to a life of hedonism, which led to a life of heathenism. Okay, here we go. Heather, Heather, Heather. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit. Okay. Oh, I know what's wrong. No wonder I can't see. Okay, in the Earth spot, we have the Queen of Swords. Homegirl is not afraid to cut a bitch. Okay. Um, and this says you're done taking shit. All right. You're done. Hey, puff puff, airmail. Um, this is this is I will cut a bitch energy. This is the divorce queen. This is the queen who is independent. This is the queen who doesn't take shit anymore off anybody. She's also a smart bitch, right? She knows the system. She knows how to get things done, right? So what I'm saying here is knowledge is your best friend right now, my love. All right. Wield that knowledge with love because it is a queen, and queens are all about love and caring for the ones they are in charge of. Okay. Air. I'm seeing some difficulty with your state of mind because now we have, instead of the Queen of Swords, we have the Queen of Pentacles upside down. And what this is, knowing what I know about your move coming up and how all of your art pieces, how what you're having to do to go through them, how it's breaking your heart. Uh, I think you're focused on the pain. And right now, I can't blame you. That's a difficult situation to be in. Um, but the advice I'm going to give you right here is you're putting emotions over reality right now. You're going to have to fall back on that Queen of Swords and make some hard decisions. All right. It's painful, but it's got to be done. Fire. Um, I'm seeing a lot of aggression right now from you, more than you should have about situations. I know that you're angry, you're hurt. Um, I have the Emperor in reverse. Now, the Emperor is a card of Aries. This is in reverse. So that Aries energy is, to me, just like there's no way to express your anger right now. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do, boo. I have been there so many times in my life. I didn't think I would survive it, but I did. And I'll probably have to do it again in the future. That's life. I can't do that much more. I'm old. I don't snap back like I used to when I was in my 20s. Um, in the fire spot, we have the Emperor, the main fire guy in the deck. This is Aries. And what I'm feeling from this is an inability to express exactly how fucking angry you are. Um, yes, very angry and frustrated. Um, girl, go get you some wooden boxes, a pair of goggles, and a baseball bat. You need to unload. All right. You need to just get a punching bag. You need to hit the ground. All right. Whatever. Just you need to release that pent up anger because it doesn't belong in our systems. All right. You need to give it back to the earth or something. The feeling of anger will still be there with you, but at least you will feel better for having addressed it. Okay. I'm all about manual labor when I'm pissed off. When I'm pissed off, I have the cleanest fucking house on the in the Southwest. All right. I will clean and scrub and polish until this house is gorgeous. That's the only time I do is when I get angry. So I have to work up a head of steam in order to clean the house. Um, yeah, that anger doesn't belong in you. You need to release it. Now, in the water position, which is your emotions, I know that you're feeling hopeless because I have the Wheel of Fortune upside down. We all know that you should be this way. All right. This is Jupiter energy that should be expanding but can't. All right. This is almost a decline, is how you're viewing it, and it's not. The fact that you're having to make these decisions just means you're a grown up. All right. It doesn't mean you're less than in any way. All right. And I say it like that because Jupiter's all about growth. And when it's in reversed in tarot, I always read it as shrinking. All right. And since that falls into the water spot, that's emotion. That's negative emotions that you're heaping on yourself. Not a good look. Ooh, okay. Spirit. Uh, this is the message. This is hope. All right. This is the justice card. This is the scales will balance properly again. All right. This is probably the best card I could ask for in your current situation. Um, know that justice is in your favor. Okay. Now, the message to take with you is an important one, and I see it as a positive one. We have the Tower card. All right. The Tower card is about shit going sideways. All right. It's also a card that says when you rebuild, do it on proper foundations, do it within proper framework, be controlled about how you build your foundations, because that's what everything's going to rest on. This whole card happened because it wasn't built on proper foundations. You want justice from this fucking slumlord. Yeah, I don't blame you, boo boo. Um, I think justice will be coming to them because this is them as well as you. All right. Destruction of the life you had at that location, build on better foundation in the future. Okay. I don't feel right leaving it like that. So I'm going to, since you're familiar with the divine feminine, we're going to ask Mother. If you guys watch my channel, you know I don't break this deck out for just anybody or any reading. Yeah. Okay. So the three cards I drew for you were Guidance, Battle Photos, the Torchbearer, She Who Lights the Way. All right. Know that our divine mothers are watching out for you. Okay. Know that you will be victorious in those balancing scales because we drew Perseus, the father of Hecate, the Titan god of destruction. Okay. Think back to the Tower card we drew. All right. You got this shit. And the final card, Artemis, Our Lady of Independence. The card is called Independence, Artemis. Um, again, this is a message that the Divine Mothers are looking out for you, dear. Okay. Look at that. I got a lumpy lump in the throat. That's cool. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for letting me read for you tonight. I'm going to go smoke a bowl and then curl up and watch a zombie movie tonight. Ah! So I'll see you guys later. Love y'all. Bye bye.